Alright guys, so this is day one of my third and final chemo cycle. So, a couple things to remember in the mornings. Here's my general morning routine. When you find your own, you should really stick to it. I generally get up at around 6:30 to 7 no matter when I'm going in for chemo. See look, this is my actual chemo schedule right here. And you can see some of the times are always different. But, regardless of what time I'm going in, whether it be 11:30 or 8:30, I always I always wake up at around 6:30 to 7. That way I have some consistency in my day. So, after I wake up, drink 20 ounces of water. Water's really, really important for chemotherapy. And also, the more you drink water before chemo, the more pronounced your veins are going to be. That way, when they stick you with an IV, they don't miss. Furthermore, after eating breakfast, I gotta take some pills. And I'll post what pills I'm on every morning. But basically, they're antiemetics, and this one is known as Ativan. It's a beautiful pill. It basically calms you down in a very, very nice way. If you're having anticipatory anxiety or anticipatory nausea like I do, then it's definitely a pill that you should ask your doctor about taking. It's really simple. You just write you a prescription and you're good to go. And trust me, the thing knocks you out to where you don't care that you're having chemo. Awesome. See ya. Alright guys, so this is what a chemo ward looks like. I already got checked in for today. It's around 8:30 in the morning. Got my water with me, got my stuff. That's what they're going to use to check my vitals. Covers, let's see, blood pressure, heart rate, and temperature. And that's the actual pumping machine, which I'll talk about later. But yeah, it's pretty easy. It's just a recliner, and it's a pretty big room. Okay, so now that we're going to try to hook me up to an IV, what we're going to do first is we're going to heat the veins. Or not. What we're going to do first is we're going to try to heat the arm. That way, the veins pop up. And also, at the same time, I'm going to be getting some more pills. So, they missed me when they tried to stick me twice. And let's see, we're going to move to having somebody else try to stick me. That's okay. It feels like a little poke. A little poke, and then it's there for a little bit. Sometimes it's a little painful, but you know what? It's not that big a deal. And then eventually they pull the needle out, and it's no worries. Alright? Bye. So there will come a time during your treatment when you have to be stuck multiple times during an actual one chemotherapy session, because sometimes your veins just don't cooperate. That's what's happening to me today. Today I've been stuck 3 times on this arm and once on this arm so far. I'll probably get one more shot on that arm and we'll see what happens. It's not really the nurse's fault. It's not my fault. I've been hydrating pretty well today. I'm at 52 fluid ounces since 12 a.m., which is a really, really strong place to be. Sometimes you just you have scar tissue that's developed, sometimes you run into veins, sometimes you run into walls. There are plenty of reasons that a vein can't work. It's just a matter of, getting one vein in. It only takes one. Just remember to stay calm every single time. A lot of people are bad with veins. I'm one of them. A lot of people are bad with needles. I'm one of them. Just relax and go with the flow. Alright? Alright guys, so just really quick, here is what a fully placed vein looks like. Or a fully placed IV looks like. It's a little bit taped up. You can see the entry point right there. And if you follow the line down, you get to the pump, which pumps at a pretty solid rate. And currently it's pumping magnesium. Now those 3 drugs are for me. They're all for me. One's cisplatin, one's etoposide, and one's basically hydration. It's a combination of magnesium and sodium. So, why is this important? You don't receive all 3 drugs at once, and yeah, that's basically what it looks like. And that sound that you hear right there, that is exactly the kind of sound that's coming from the pump inside the thing. It's pumping medication into me. Cool. Alright. So when you need a bag change, you're going to hear your pump start beeping. And then eventually, a nurse will come over, and we'll see that in a second. Alright, so chemo drugs are really, really dangerous for the general population. So you always have to have two nurses making sure that the right person is getting the right drugs. And so what they do is first they go over what drug is actually being administered.
I don't see the CDC. This is what?
And eventually they're going to come over here.
Whoops. Whoa. All right.
Alright, and then they're going to ask me for my name and birthday.
And your name is?
Sarab Dakwale, and my
Mhm.
birthday, May 21st, 1993.
Excellent.
And that's what a check-in looks like for getting one of your drugs. The reason they have to do this is because these drugs are really, really powerful. And, like, obviously, you don't want the wrong person getting the wrong drugs, because that doesn't help anybody.